friends with Israel, then Israel's kind of cooked.
Yeah, we have to pay off Egypt and shit to
Egypt,
not attack.
UAE, Saudi Arabia, then install a puppet in Syria,
Yeah.
Jordan,
Well-
Lebanon.
Well, here's the problem. Israel has nuclear weapons, so that kind of like makes it a little bit difficult.
Well, here's the issue: is nuclear weapons aren't real.
How much? I mean, they deny it, but like a lot of people, most people believe that they have like a arsenal of like at least like miniature nuclear weapons, like kind of like city destroyers, you know?
I don't know. I question the whole existence of nukes. I don't think they're real.
Hmm.
They would have been used a lot more since World War II.
I feel like I don't doubt that they're real. I feel like that is something that is protecting North Korea from us, and they used to protect China, or that it used to be what's protecting China. Now China also has an overwhelming military that can destroy everything in the Pacific Ocean.
Well, it's like they were like Iran and India and Pakistan already nuked each other.
Yeah, that is weird that both of them have nukes. I wish they would nuke each other. Like, that should fucking happen.
And also, too, apparently they're so easy to construct, yet no terrorist group has ever made one or used one.
I don't know how complicated exactly it is. I've never really explored actually making a nuclear bomb, but you would think that Iran would be able to do it pretty easily.
Well, there was that whole thing like the radioactive Boy Scout, where they're like, yeah, this like 14-year-old little nerdy Boy Scout kid built a nuclear reactor in his shed. I figure it's not much harder to build that than it is a low yield nuke.
It feels like we're being watched.
It's a
nuke.
simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
They're real, like
If you two cannot handle
somebody will
this,
have
we
used
can find others to hire.
the alleged ones.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us
I think they're pretty real.
Well, I think that they're real, and it's also that a total war would be really destructive anyway. It's basically that, why does nothing ever happen? It's because capitalists, don't want the economy to be destroyed, obviously. Which it would be if China just nuked our entire navy. Well, not nuked, but hypersonic missiled our entire navy while it was parked in the Pacific Ocean. So nothing ever happens. There's basically just normal military deterrence where we have pushed our territories as far as they can go. Boring shit. Like Russia and China are not coming to Iran's aid, obviously. At best, they have hypersonic missiles. I'm not sure. I don't know much about their defenses. I know China would absolutely destroy everything we have in the Pacific Ocean. Just with their land weapons. A bunch of shit where no total war is going to happen because that would be cool and not profitable for capitalist assholes.
They need a war to maintain the rotation complex without being so big.
They need the threat of war to justify the military-industrial complex.
And
I mean, if I was King Emperor, I'd keep the military-industrial complex around, not to make money, but because I think it's cool.
I would pretty much cut it to a minimum to deter, to maintain the monopoly of violence and deter other countries. That's pretty much it. Clearly it needs to be, I mean, you would be fucking assassinated by a lot of people if you actually tried to cut money.
Yeah, we get cold jets and like night vision goggles and thermal imaging drones. So
Honestly,
issue of keeping it.
I bet if we went into DARPA, which is part of the defense budget, they're not even making anything cool anymore. I bet it would all be boring as fuck. And you wouldn't feel bad at all for cutting it.
Well, they claim DARPA is like 20 years technologically ahead of what the public has access to.
Yeah, that was probably true 20 years ago. Now I bet it's a fucking joke and it's just hype for... They just make shit up to justify their budget. Hence what hence what NASA is pretty much. I bet you would go to DARPA. They don't have cool mechs, they don't have a quantum computer. There's no UFOs or anything. I bet it's all just boring shit. It's just like some corrupt... You have like some like Chinese kids playing with fucking those Lego robots that you program.
I bet you walk into NASA, they're just like, yeah, we totally landed on the moon, then here's like, but we can't go back to it for some reason. Like, there's some like lost technology or something.
Yeah, it's just... I mean, like, I believe in nukes and stuff, but I'm completely disillusioned with space and DARPA. I used to think cool shit was happening there. I don't believe that anymore. It's bullshit.
I just knew NASA was bullshit when I realized the Earth isn't a globe.
What shape do you think the Earth is?
I mean, I would call it more of like a realm.
A realm.
But I would say it's definitely not a globe, it's more flat. And
So,
it's the ice wall, that's why they won't let you go to it.
Do you believe in like outer space and planets and stuff?
Space is fake and gay.
Really?
Oh, so are you like more like are you like a pagan Celtic cat?
Yes.
Okay. Like what paganism do you like associate with?
I wonder, maybe it has something to do with my day.
Celtic. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Celtic paganism. Okay. I've seen some over up north and stuff, so like it's kind of confusing.
Some people overcomplicate it, and some people bring things into it that... It's not really like an organized thing. I kind of just see it as this more individualistic pursuit. Well, what about you, North? Like, you got any sort of religious affiliations? Or are you like an atheist? Or agnostic?
I call myself like a spiritual agnostic. Like I don't know, but I do believe that there is an afterlife
Why are
and a
all
like
these
a
malevolent
creator of some
fiends
sort or a
ignoring
god.
us?
So
Not
like a
necessarily like a
deist.
Christian god,
Zell
but
is
like
waiting.
some kind of like higher being.
So kind of like a deist, basically.
Perhaps the
I guess
return
so.
of the dweller. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
Dude. My
What's
cat
up?
started crashing out, dude.
Who, me?
No, my cat. It's like walking on my keyboard, almost knocked the computer off the desk. Oh, knocked a bottle of water off the desk.
All they do, they knock shit off. Yeah, I'm just a boring atheist, I guess. I don't have any crazy theories. I just know that the world is full of bullshit, scams. Most of it's just lies, but just boring old, mundane, lame scams. Like, I agree that space is a waste of time. It should... It's definitely a fucking... It's just people like NASA and Elon Musk just tricking retards infinitely, but saying sci-fi shit's gonna happen. I also hate
Going
talk.
soy out over space, it's the same thing as like soy out over Mars.
I hate talking to fucking
Told you, we should hire them.
Redditor sci-fi mythologists who they're basically like Christians, where instead of an afterlife, they believe that
Yet none of us can pick a day
we're going to ascend by colonizing space or something. And then telling them that that's not real is the same as telling Christians that there's no afterlife. Because they have nothing then. There's nothing to them. Their entire paradigm collapses. It's just sci-fi religion.
Well, basically, what I get out of a lot of watching space documentaries is the idea that there's like this endless void out in the universe, and a lot of them have this weird cope that we'll run into space aliens, and it'll be like Star Trek and some shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty interesting though, right? I mean, if I wasn't like bad at math, I probably would have been like an astronomer or something.
This place is huge.
It's kind of cool knowing that there's a vast expanse
Not anticipate a bunch of
besides our world, you know. So
Yeah, just because there's an infinite doesn't mean that we can also become infinite.
hmm.
Like, just because
So
there's a void
odd.
doesn't mean we can reach into it.
It's so odd how Zog now wants to tell everybody aliens are real. So everybody starts figuring out like UFOs are actually just World War II German aircraft that they developed.
Yeah. UFOs are bullshit, too. A lot of it was just, if anything, it was stealth craft. But then people are like, well, see, those stealth craft, that's like, they have anti-gravity technology and like, those triangular flying saucers and shit. It's like, no. No, that's not real.
So we're never gonna end up-
in the chat. Satellites are just weather balloons, dude. They're not in space.
So you don't even think there's satellites out there?
No.
Interesting.
All the footage you see of like ISS
I told you.
obviously just looks like string work.
You should have hired a thief.
Like foam cords phasing through people's arms and stuff like that too.
Really?
And yet none of us can.
No, I mean, like,
understand
I mean, you can see it through a telescope, though, which is kind of convincing.
Oh no, I looked through a telescope. I'm like, oh wow, this is like the firmament. It's like the ocean. It gets like this dark, really dark, like blue at night, and then it's like this lighter colored blue during the day, just like water.
The firmament. Interesting.
And also too, you have the star and jar experiments where it's like a certain mix of like gases and water. You can create a light when you run electricity through it, and it looks like a star in the sky.
Okay.
No, it's the most obvious thing is just you just look outside and you don't see it.
You remind me of the shadow scales from the old histories.
This place is huge.
It is large indeed.
That's like the best evidence for it. It's just look outside.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, I mean, satellites are real, like, I think orbit is real, but then people are like, well, if we have satellites, then UFOs and teleportation and aliens are real. Like, I find that people find me, like, even worse, because I don't even have any, like, really unconventional theories. Because I talk to sci-fi mythologists the same way that I talk to Christians, and I make them feel like they do the equivalent of believing in an afterlife. Like they're just.
I told you, you should have hired a thief.
They're
not people. They're people that believe in invisible, impossible things. They don't even believe in things that are directly in front of them. They just have an insane simulation of what science is at best. I just had this conversation about this with a guy on Discord and Redditors, where I decided to go in on him and tell him teleportation is not real. Artificial intelligence is probably not going to be half as good as you see in sci-fi, even 500 years from now. There's no space travel, there's no warp drives, quantum computers are bottlenecked by electricity. It's just bullshit.
This place is huge.
Do you think time travel will ever be possible?
Nope.
Hmm.
Well, you know, the common way to disprove time travel is the fact that you would also need spatial travel, or else you would end up in space because the Earth moves under us.
Yeah. I think travel in time, back in time, is not possible. Maybe perhaps in the future, maybe. But far in the future, you know? If it does happen.
If it was possible, we would have encountered time travelers. Like that would have already happened.
Yeah. Yep.
And if that were
Something like
possible,
Trump,
that means there's literally infinite possibilities. There would be like infinite time travelers pouring through time all around us. Like all across time forever. It's just... And time is itself bullshit. It's basically just something we imagine to measure that something is somewhere else than here. That's also bullshit. You can't reverse that. Like things just are. Things just move around.
Hmm.
Like, I have become completely disillusioned with reality because I just know too much about it. And every interaction with me, if people ask me about it, I'm just... Honestly, I'm just kind of sick of, like, pussyfooting around, like, humoring people. And now I just tell them, like, all this bullshit's not real. There is no afterlife. We're all gonna become nothing.
Hmm.
I haven't seen one evidence pointing to the contrary in my entire life. There's all the evidence, though, that things like our memories and our perception of ourselves is dictated by material things, which all cease to exist upon our deaths. It all... there's no way in hell you get to retain your sense of self and get to have a name. In this life, you don't even get to... Like, you'll lose your appearance over time just existing. If you lose your arm, that's pretty much the severity of the loss. The total loss. Like, imagine losing your arm or your eyesight. Now imagine just losing everything, and that's pretty much it. Like, I am like anathema to people that believe in anything magical, including sci-fi.
Yeah, I guess that's understandable. We haven't like really seen any hard evidence of like anything, really. If you like really think about it.
I mean, if you pursue truth, you have to be ready to accept things like your sense of self as a material circumstance that will cease to be. Like, you could have a new face. You could lose your entire old body and your identity, and you could just become a new person. It's all bullshit. And when you die, you lose all that, and you don't get anything new. You just don't exist.
Yeah. Depressing, isn't it, though, right? Like, that kind of thought.
Well, the world would be a better place if everybody realized this. People would realize there's a limit to their egos and what they are. And they'd probably take this more seriously. And they could stop believing in sci-fi bullshit. They could stop believing in Abrahamic nonsense.
Great.
Yeah.
They could stop waiting to be saved by some external material conditions.
I think maybe it's just in human nature to do that, though, right?
Well, it's just even beyond human nature. It's pretty much the default state of the abstract being to continuously try to exist as much as possible and overcome any arguments otherwise. So you'll just make up like, oh, I'm not gonna die, I'm gonna, live forever somehow because I just am.
Yeah. That's true. Although, I'm sure you've seen like statistics, atheists are generally not as happy as Christians, right? And they have less kids, which is kind of a big one, right? So that kind of like shows like the trajectory of like how maybe human civilization can go. But
Well, most people that are Christians are fucking cattle retards that could believe in anything and it wouldn't matter.
I agree with that part. Yes, yes. But people
Yeah.
are idiots, right? Overall.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if cattle retards or atheists or whatever either. Like if they're stupid people, they'll just fuck. That's how most births happen. People just fuck and then they just have a child.
Yeah, most
that's
people
right.
were born, it's just incidental. Like, I'm willing
Well,
to
none of
say
us
probably-
consented to even being here in the first place. You know, we were just forced into this existence unwillingly.
I'm willing to say only 10. It's probably lower than this. I'm say 10% of people alive now were born because their parents actually planned on having a child.
Yeah.
It's probably lower than
Apparently, it's like 40% of people are like planned, like 50 or 60% are unplanned. But it's probably like less than that, right? You know, because yeah, things happen.
that. Well, people can say their child was planned. People lie.
Yeah,
That just tells you, like you said, people are honest.
yeah.
Yeah, consensus regarding normies is honest. Making normies responsible for any information is guaranteed to be, like, mostly bullshit. Including relying on them to provide answers for a survey.
Yeah.
Like,
I think. Go ahead.
Statistics provide some objective truth that we do need sometimes, because people overly rely on what they think is objective evidence, and then other people rely on, oh, you know, everything, you know, I can just trust my gut, I just sense things. Which is pretty much what I do. I pretty much sense things, except I'm actually wise enough to do it accurately, but most people aren't.
Over time, I've just become more grug about how I think about things. I'm like, you know what, dude? I don't need to see any math, graphs, philosophical arguments, dude. Like, I feel like this is retarded, therefore it's retarded.
Yeah, like I just don't care about keeping up to date with all this information. Like I don't need to specifically lay out how the system is corrupt. It's like if you don't think it is, you're just a fucking retard. I can list off a few examples, but if you don't know this already, you're just dumb as shit.
I think guys like us are born with like some like individualistic gene or something, where we don't follow the herd. I don't know if that's like pseudoscience, but like it's kind of like we're just different from everybody else.
I don't know if you watch my content anymore, but I kind of discuss that somewhat regularly on my channel.
I know of you, but I had never really watched your content in depth. But I will after this though.
Yeah, it's
We are close now.
like
Can you hear
I'm
me?
well known in this community for calling people Anatolians because I have like a whole thing on there's two different castes of white people, where you had like the actual Aryan Indo-Europeans and before them was the Neolithic Anatolian farmers, and the Anatolians were more matriarchal and communal living. They're like more collectivist in their nature, while the Europeans were individualistic,
Interesting.
matriarchal. So
I'm an Anglo-Serb, definitely. If that makes any
certain
sense.
part's kind of Anatolian, to be honest, but
Well, it's 25. It's a quarter, so
okay, maybe you got enough Aryan in you to override it.
yeah. And Sky,
But
that's
I think that is the thing.
So, yeah.
Is, you just have people where they're just like herd mentality. They, you know, like followers and leaders. People say that.
Yep.
Like most people are just
Um,
like herd cattle creatures, and then there's very few strong men, great men, whatever. Individualistic men.
That's true.
Because I wouldn't even really say women as a whole. Like, I don't even really buy into the concept of the individualistic woman.
Yeah. Although
Like,
I would say, like, I guess you could say what Aryans, quote unquote, are like still not. Are they really individualistic? At least nowadays, still, or I mean, they still seem pretty much like the herd in a way.
well, like usually when I say it, I kind of heard uh, like nobility almost.
Damn it.
Oh, like Nietzsche, like what
Yeah,
he says.
like the Ubermensch.
Yeah.
A Superman.
Yeah. But I think there is a thing, like, some people are more willing to, like, not go along with social norms. And not in, like, a low IQ, like, criminal way, like droids do. More in, like, I don't feel like participating in this. It doesn't
Yeah.
Be honest,
How?
I think
Go ahead.
that normies also do this thing where they're innately selfish creatures who only go along with the herd for selfish reasons, and they are capable of doing this thing where I don't need to listen to the facts. I trust my gut. And the difference between a normie doing that and me doing that is the normie is retarded, whereas I've just accumulated enough worldly knowledge to basically be right about everything without having to pull up a bunch of specific documents detailing how the rich benefit from inflation.
Huh.
Yeah, like trying to like explain like the basics of economics to a norm droid, like it goes in one ear and out their ass. He goes, like they don't understand the concept of, like supply and demand. They're just like, money don't
Yeah.
go nowhere.
Yeah. It kind of makes me not care about politics because, like, why would I help these fucking normies, right? Like, fuck all, like, fuck you guys.
Well, this is what you'll find about the condition of all beings, of all things with a mind, is that we will do as much as we have to, and that I suspect people like us, at least me, I was forced to be more inquisitive. And whenever I was not being forced, I became lazy. Until I reached a point where I was constantly testing theories at people. I now staked my being on the theories that I had and testing them. Whereas if none of those influences pressured me, then I too would just be some retard.
Yeah. I guess it's also our own, like, live experiences, right? That could shape our own thoughts.
Well, I'm sure most of us here didn't really have a
Good life.
excellent quality of life in our childhood, whether that's
No.
at home, school, you know.
Yeah, I was neglected most of my life, and I grew up in a half-black neighborhood, and I had no future. I'm still here.
Well, my dad, he basically wasn't really involved in my life too much when he married my stepmom. Like, he was around, but he was just working all the time or was with her. And then my mom just ignored me until she wanted to, like, crash out and try to longhouse me. And then I go to school and I get bullied at school a lot, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Wasn't all that
parents
fun.
divorced when I was young, too. They were both alcoholics. They were actually not too bad, but it was kind of crazy sometimes. Could have been a bit better.
Imagine if you were just some retard whose dad was a plumber and you were going to be a plumber next working at his company, and you just bully kids and you just float through school because you don't care because you're just going to work and be a plumber anyway, no matter what happens. And then you just go to your retarded job and you just regurgitate random things you see on social media. And you just don't really have to care about anything. And eventually, when you have an income, you can start saying, I have income, therefore your opinion invalid. And that's how a lot of people live. A lot of people live like that, except even more impoverished, though. And they're still that stupid.
I'm
Exactly.
self-made. You don't know what you're talking about, bucko. You ain't got no life experience.
It's just an easy life of little obstacles compelling them to be more inquisitive and curious about things.
Oh, the only life experience they care about is work. Like, it doesn't matter.
Well, that's why I say, like, slavery is actually good, because most people, like, take pride in how good of a slave they are.
Now, I believe that most people are slaves spiritually, and they are not worth any power. People should be slaves. It's just that my regime would make things more comfortable than if they were running things. The slaves would have health care and all that crap while being enslaved. Because that's ultimately what they deserve and what they want, what's best for them.
Yeah, you see him and, like, one guy would be like, yeah, I worked 50 hours this week, and other guy's like, well, I worked 70. And then other guy's like, hey, 90 hours.
Yeah, and the morons can pride themselves on being slaves for my system, and they can do that, but they should have, they would have 6 paid weeks of vacation and shit, which they could say, fuck that, I want to work instead. I'm like, okay, retard.
I don't know, I'm almost to the point of, like, I almost just want to side with the Jays.
Nah, I think the Jays suck too. They should be slaves too.
Yeah, it's just like my disdain for legalism is gross.
They're the most...
I spent years, like, getting actually, like, persecuted in my community and stuff for trying to spread white nationalist ideals. You know, like, especially pre-pandemic and even right after. And then all of a sudden now it's cool again, but everybody still treats me like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I was railing to people that, like, at the beginning of Trump's term, I was like, you retards, he's a Zionist, he's not gonna end all the wars, and he's gonna spend more money. And I knew they would all reject it and call me a loser and shit, but I just screamed that at them to ingrain that in their memory in hopes that a few of them would remember it whenever I was inevitably proven right, like always.
They're too they're too stupid to remember.
It's always something weird. Like, I used to be a
It's like
stupid
a
person.
goldfish. It swims around its fish tank once and forgets.
I used to be a stupid person, but I would randomly remember things that I witnessed, including things people told me. I'm just hoping that something like that happens.
I think there's a difference between being stupid and being ignorant.
To me, they're the same thing. I mean, there's things that you can't know. There's things that you don't know. Like, there's things that you could be stupid or ignorant about. But, I mean, they're pretty much...
Well, I'd say like a stupid person would just like deny any sort of like actual truth. An ignorant person just doesn't know it.
To me, they're the same thing, and I think that ignorance is pretty much the basis of all evil. Aside from tragedies, it's either ignorance or tragedy is the basis of evil.
Most people are just insane.
Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
They do the same shit over and over. They expect something different. I remember when I was like 10 years old and played Far Cry 3 the first time. I thought it was so deep. It's just the literal definition of insanity. Far Cry 3 would have been better if you played it.
Oh.
Tidings. Hmm?
That's just... Well, insanity, aside from brain damage, insanity is just people mainly just living it up. They've been realized the wrong way. We can believe in things that are not physically real, we just have to believe in the right things, because fundamentally we can... What we are, we can emerge into any universe and understand it, as long as we can survive in it long enough to understand it. And through that, we can just end up believing in completely wrong things. We can believe that the laws of physics operate a completely different way than it does, because these physics are not absolute to us. We have to learn them for a reason. And that's what insane people are. They just learned the wrong things. Unless there's something actually wrong with their brains. Like when you...
Well, that would include most people who followed religion.
When most people follow anything, the faults of religion is the same thing with anything else. Fucking... people worship wealth or have the false idea that, you know, if people have money, then that's good, that means they're good. Like, that's not considered a religion, but that's the same thing. It's just a system they just blindly put faith in.
Oh yeah, like they think like most people that make a lot of money are better than people who don't make any, who are poor.
Religion is just a system that people put their faith in without them needing to understand anything. It tells you to wash your ass before you understand why you should wash your ass. It's just a magical ritual to you. And then religion can also just be full of shit and wrong. You can just presume the wrong things. You can presume that unicorns are real. Because you could have been born into a universe where unicorns are real. And you're not absolutely restricted from learning that.
Not today. I'm just not ready. Make the climb to High Rock.
There's people in the Bible who believe the Bible so much that they think dinosaurs and man walk the same at the same time. And the world's only 6,000 years old.
So I took his advice.
Honestly,
Here I am.
I'm not certain.
That's
I've yet to be allowed
idiotic.
passing through on your way to High Hrothgar.
Isn't that all
Mostly,
that matters?
the Greybeards tend not to. Well, trouble is, my legs aren't what.
It's
Real. Here.
not believing in evolution is honestly pretty
At the
dumb
top of
when
the steps, you'll see the office
if you're
chest.
somebody that handles animals and you breed things, you can see how it's real. You can see how biologies develop over time. And then obviously it throws out the idea that the Earth is 6,000 years old. Like even fucking witches in 2000 BC believed in breeding. They weren't fucking stupid.
Well, other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs.
Well, I mean, all of human civilization depends on the senses of the environment around them and how they process it and what they can do with it.
Yeah, it's about, well, spiritually we can do whatever the fuck we want. It's just that we're guided by our biology to behave a certain way to continue the biological
Survival.
information. We don't have to. You can be gay or whatever and never reproduce. Or you don't have... You can just not reproduce. There's a reason that you're able to do that. It's because spiritually... There is no obligation to do that.
We just have a biological drive and a social drive to do that.
Yeah, it's purely material. You could... Our spirits are such a way that you could be in a universe where we reproduce by, like, emitting a ball of light into each other, and that's like how you make new life. Or you just snap your fingers and it creates a clone. Like that's... We're not confined to physicality really. Our spirits. Just our biologies. Just important for knowing how our most immediate being is. And then you'll never have to wonder about things like, why do people have weird sexual fetishes? Well, it's because we are not confined to our biology.
Must be gone now.
We're just guided by it. And whenever you learn these things, you can have an extremely jaded and disillusioned view of the world because it pretty much kills all wonder.
Are you trying to speak out the cat? Because I don't think we can hear you.
Yeah, you're kind of.
Oh no. My Discord thing's just
your spiritual Hyperborean frill.
Well, real technically it's more like biomagnetism.
Okay. Is that part of the Order of the Black Sun?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, they also astral projected, discovered how to develop anti-gravitational technology.
And that's where UFOs could have come from. They could have been ancient.
Could have come from. That's where they did come from. Like, yeah, they'll unclassify like JFK, all these like different like CIA ops or special force missions, but God forbid they're not going to classify Operation Hijack. They will not tell you what happened. I can only imagine
What do you think he was doing in the place?
Yeah, he was definitely drill next. Maybe a cool dude to hang out with.
I don't know. He might come off as like he just comes off to me as kind of a dork and a paranoid type of guy.
James family. He sent some guys on trying to find the Holy Grail.
They were trying to find the Yeti, or I guess it's called the Abominable Snowman.
I don't think he was sent to find that. He was more concerned with finding Agartha.
Wait, who was doing this?
Well, Heimlich Himmler was trying to find the Yeti.
He was sending SS teams out all over the world trying to find these, like mythical artifacts and like lost cities.
I never would have believed it.
Yeah, I do fantasize about doing shit like that.
Hitler got mad at Himmler's point of view. Hitler was like, "You're way sorry you're supposed to do this." Hitler was like, "You just have no little faith."
Yeah, Hitler was more like an agnostic kind of Catholic.
Although Heinrich was the leader of the SS, and then he ran their entire eugenics program.
Yeah. Yeah, him and like Alfred Rosenberg were kind of like the pagan backbone, I believe, if I remember.
Yeah, Himmler wanted to create like a new religion for all Germans. That's more paganistic.
Yeah.
Didn't his granddaughter marry an Israeli?
She might have, I think so. There's some, I know like Goring's grandchildren, great-grandchildren, they like got themselves neutered. So that way
Yeah.
more Goring's influence.
It's kind of cucked.
Well,
It's
do you guys go ahead?
Go on. I mean, it's one thing to marry a Jew saying, I'm Jewish, but my great-grandfather was Himmler. That's kind of an interesting conversation starter. But, like, to just neuter yourself, that's just pretty cocky, in my opinion.
Well, do you guys know who Eamon Gert is? You know, from, like, Schindler's List?
Sounds familiar?
Yeah, he, his, like, daughter married a Nigerian, and his granddaughter is black. It's kind of, there's a documentary about it.
George Lincoln Rockwell's grandson is Korean, or half Korean or something.
Yeah. I don't think white guys really have racial preferences. Even if they say they do, they don't.
I think white men are just probably the most open-minded when it comes to treating women.
Yeah, we're individualistic, you know.
Well, women don't have race loyalty. Most men typically be
Although I think white women are the least likely to like intermarry. I think there's like a recent study about that.
Are you sure about that? I
They're
see a
the-
lot of interracial
they-
couples everywhere, and it's mostly
think
white girls
so.
with nons.
Well, here's the thing: is that stuff's self-reported. Yeah, they have basically the lowest rates of marrying or having children with a man of a different race. But that doesn't count for if she had a hookup with a non-white. You know, and you think most of them are going to admit to that?
Mm.
You know. Like, I'm always really skeptical of any sort of like study or survey where people self-report. It's like the whole thing of like, isn't it like, what is it, like 40 something? Does that say you just go like 40 something % Gen Z men are like single or virgins?
Pretty much.
And that was all self-reported. The number's probably higher.
Well, white women just hate white men from my experience, but that's just my experience. Do you have the same experience or no? Or is it just like a mixed bag?
Most of the animosity I've had in my life usually comes from like,
Yeah.
or it was from a man who had a white woman spin the cog and
Yeah. Are you like a forever single guy, Celtic Cat?
No, I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
What's the race of the woman you're in a relationship with?
White.
Okay. I was just making sure you're not a hypocrite.
Yeah.
The rest of them are.
I think myself, Wolf, and Daggers are still like never forever single, as they say.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Me, it's just like the whole reason I'm in one really is just by happenstance. It's just like,
Yeah.
enjoy it while I'm in it.
How'd you guys meet?
It was kind of like semi-arranged through my parents and her grandmother, because my dad and stepmom were going to this church. My dad's a preacher and he was preaching at this church for and you know, like they would always be like they would constantly try to like set me up with voids. I wasn't interested in. They'd be like 10 years older than me, have fucking stretch marks on their kneecaps. How do you get stretch marks on your kneecaps, by the way? But like 100 pounds overweight. They got like 3 children. They're like each 3 different mixtures of race, like trying to create hyper Pokemon or something. So, you know, and apparently they thought I was gay because I was like such a riskless, unlovable incel child. And it was given like these things they're trying to set me up with.
What things?
Fat women.
Hold on, repeat it.
These like Jabba the Hutt, like mud women.
Okay, I
and
wish
their
somebody
mud
helped.
children.
Okay, dude, honestly, I would be jealous. I would love to pick one of those women up by their feet, man. The fuck.
Well, they were all white, but they had so many tattoos on them. So
Oh,
I
if they're white, they, if they're, I'm not dealing with overweight, fat white women. Fat black
like
women,
10
maybe.
years older than me, and they got like fucking varicose veins on their forehead.
Oh god.
But anyway, sir, like, yeah, Celtic Cat, there's this woman there. She's your age. She's cute. Blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Eventually, like after like 2 or 3 months, them pestering. Celtic Cat, you want to go to church? Blah, blah, blah. I don't want you to go to hell. And it's like, alright, I'll go there a couple times just to appease them, you know. So anyways, I go there, and I see the void there. She isn't fat, she isn't ugly, she is a void with them. So if I were to have kissed her, then it's gonna be an incel son. So apparently she was like, thought I looked good. I found this out later after I started talking to her, so yeah, I guess it's like she liked me, didn't mind her, and together.
Nice.
So I guess looksism was vindicated in that because
Yeah.
she thought I looked good.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Right now, 26. So
26.
I was 21 when I met her.
Oh, okay. So not really a late mover, right? Kind of like typical Southern relationship, right?
Well, I'll say this, like, because like her grandma was trying to push her towards me. Yeah, honestly too, my parents were trying, my stepmom and my dad were basically trying to cock block me with her, I think, before I even met her, because they were like, yeah, Contact Cat, he doesn't really like to be in his room, he doesn't like people, he just sits in the house, plays video all day, you know?
Yeah. So
basically just described an incel to
one more question though. You're from the South then, right? I can tell by your accent, right?
Yes.
Is it no sex before marriage, or do you not care about that? Have you guys like done the deed, as they say?
Me personally, I don't really care, but like, I am in a more Bible belt type area.
Okay.
There's like no young people around, so it's just like boomers. Just they only antagonize men because it's like women are incapable of consenting to sex. It's like we might as well just be raping women.
Okay.
The way they only enforce it towards males.
Yeah.
The double standards get really annoying.
But you guys haven't like had sex yet, right? I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you have? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I've been with her for 5 years, so yeah. Just kind
Oh, yeah.
inevitable.
I know people are like more Christian down there and stuff, so like I don't know, but like, you know.
You're better off probably talking to some Mormons about that. But even then, there's some weirdos too. But like, me and her never really took Christianity too seriously.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No, I was just wondering.
Alright.
Because Wolf and I are pretty similar in our romantic and like dating life, unfortunately. So he made this similar for a reason.
Well, like, what's your, like, how tall are you, dude?
5'8".
Taller than most manless in this sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so like, you a virgin, never been kissed on a date?
I've been on a couple of dates. I paid for an escort a little while back, and that's how I lost mine.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of right.
Then me and North are still virgins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even then, the whole idea of like male virginity is kind of like a questionable concept. I would say.
Yeah. Well, Daggers, you still have your kissless, sexist card, right?
Yeah, it was always looked like a disgusting shit show from the beginning. What I wanted never existed.
Yeah.
Like I don't relate to the Zesty cell that was talking where he's like, became gay because he was touch starved. It's like I've long accepted that what I want doesn't even exist. I wouldn't want to be with another human being.
I'm not backing down.
Unless it was some absurdly impossible circumstance.
Do you think you might be okay with like a casual thing maybe?
If, like, honestly, casual sex is kind of just like socializing, where if you were around women enough, you would probably just casually fuck.
Yeah.
I guess that's all there is to it.
I mean, I don't think you're a bad-looking guy. You're also like 6'5". I think you like made like a Tinder account or something. I'm sure you probably get like matches and stuff. You just like check the box off, you know.
I did get matches, except all the women are. It's oversaturated. There's even the ugly women have a line of men they're going through. I guess that's a shithole.
Yeah. I mean, the only matches I ever got were like fat Latina women who stopped talking to me after a little bit.
Like I matched with like young white women who. There's like one was a college girl, another was some stoner, and whenever I was going to talk, I realized that they have like a whole line of dudes. I was looking at the males, and it was like 3 times as many males. And I was contending with dudes with like 80K income and shit.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really want to drive half an hour just for casual sex with a random person. It's just, life is an ugly nightmare that, you know, like I said, what I want doesn't even exist. So, like, what do you even do at this point?
Yeah, not like it matters, right? So.
And now a relationship would be me, because yeah, I in fact don't want to be with somebody that's fucking obese and ugly and disgusting. Because I'm not ugly.
It depends on her personality, because I'm not much into like looks all that much.
Well, I am into looks. If I had to look at an ugly fucking person.
I mean, we all are, but it's just like, I'm just saying beggars can't be choosers, and I'm just saying, like, if you would open up your mind to, you know, I don't know. That's the thing. What you want doesn't exist anyway.
I'm not desperate for what you want in the first place. Like, I would not stare at a mustachioed, obese Latin woman for casual sex. A fat, disgusting woman with bloated cheeks and a mustache.
And STDs.
Yeah, and you're also fighting for access to her with 5 other men.
5 other men.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
That's what all these pathetic retards around me are doing. They're fighting with the other white trash retards. They're like a guy that works at a construction company and a guy that works at UPS. They're like, why don't you ditch the loser and date a guy who makes $1 more an hour? Like, what? I'm not being part of that. I also hate women that smoke weed at this point.
Really?
Yeah, it's disgusting and they're retards. I don't even like the attitude that they have when they're smoking it. Same for men, for the most part. And it starts talking like this, and like because you smoke weed, you have to be more retarded and talk like this.
They just turned to Seth Rogen, dude.
Cause I'm actually I'm very open-minded to female interests because I actually love femininity. If they like watching stupid sitcoms or whatever basic bitch Netflix shit and they listen to white girl music, I don't even care. Actually, I kind of enjoy that they like that. I hate those things, but I enjoy that they like those things.
Yeah. Well, Daggers, what was how come when you were a younger man, I guess, what are you, 31, 32 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like in your like late teenagers, early or mid 20s. How come you couldn't like find a girl to like have a relationship with or hook up with? Like, what do you think? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, I wasn't really around women ever, and I was completely disinterested in sex for a long time.
Yeah.
I was planning on going on a killing spree and killing myself, honestly, around the age of 13. So I had no interest in it. And then I was kind of an autistic spurg who, again, wasn't around women for late teenage years and early young adult. So even if I wanted it, it would not be attainable.
Yeah.
And now I'm pretty well, I'm turning into a corpse. I'm rotting away, so I'm getting less attractive over time, but I have at least the sharpest mind I've ever had if I had to engage in that bullshit at all.
Yeah.
How old are you, North?
Your age, Delta Cat.
Unk cells.
Well, we're still young, dude. I consider anything under 35 to be still young. Wolf's the old fucker here.
I'm 35.
Yeah.
The real old fucker in this year's Thomas.
Thomas White.
Yeah.
Amazing. How old is he? 41?
Yeah, I think he either is 41 or is going to be 41 this year.
Yeah. Well, before I just want to respond to Daggers. I'm sort of like you, Dags. I didn't really think about like dating and stuff till I was like 20 years old, and I just like didn't know how it worked. Like in my early 20s, but I've been on a few dates now, and I kind of understand the gist of it. But like, I think like guys like us are just like natural late bloomers, right? So if it does happen,
Yeah,
don't worry
so-
about the age it does happen. You know. So that's all I'll say
You
about
don't
that.
finish puberty till you're 20.
Yeah. Or my mind doesn't finish developing until like whatever.
It's like I hadn't been on dates till I was like 18, I didn't even know what to talk to the Floyd about. I was just like, I'll just talk
Yeah.
about my autistic niche interests.
I was 24 when I had my first day.
How'd that go? I
Did he?
know it didn't end well, but
It was kind of like a test run, but like it wasn't that good.
I'm not backing down.
do you live with your parents, North?
Yeah.
Do you get along with them? Or?
I'm okay. It's okay.
No, at least you get along with them decent.
Yeah. Except when they're drunk, then not so much.
They get like violent, or are they just loud and annoying?
Just loud. I mean, I get drunk too sometimes, and I get loud, but it's all good at the end of the day.
It's nice to be on Wolf Stream for one. It says it being invaded by zesty cells.
I listened to some of that stream last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever people start talking about cocks and getting hard and sucking cocks, I just mute it.
No,
What's his name? Like
whenever they
Gonzalo
come
or
on
whatever
here,
it
that's
is?
all they want. There's Hollow, then there's like the
Yeah.
beautiful one, I think is what his name was.
Yeah. I mean, the
There's
guy
another
says
zesty cells.
yeah. I mean, he says he hooks up with women a lot, but like I don't know.
X the doubt. Maybe trans women.
Yeah.
Well, it's one thing to like a trans woman and one thing to be gay.
Uh,
Well, I don't know, man.
Are you
It's kinda
sure? I mean, you think about this, and I may have mentioned this before in the other stream, but like Hulk Hogan with a vagina or Megan Fox with a penis, who are you going to slam?
well, the thing is that they don't
Neither.
look like Megan Fox with a penis. Like I could, I've explained my fetishes. If ideal circumstances happened, I mean, yeah, sure, but that's not what is in reality.
Is there like a kill myself option first? You know?
If it was literally like hot celebrity with one, then yeah. I mean, sure, that's something that's literally impossible to exist by nature. That would be basically a futa, which does not exist in nature, does not exist in physics.
North, what's your main copes? What do you usually do?
Booze, unfortunately.
I kind of ended my booze cope beginning of this year.
That's good.
Quit drinking.
Booze, walking, bike riding. That's pretty much it.
You're neat or you wage cage?
Wage cage.
Oh, brutal. What? How bad is it?
Shitty retail, you know.
Just constant rope or crash out fuel.
Yeah, it is what it is though. Hopefully something better comes in the future, you know.
Well, the PMC door is always open, Bucko.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that, you know.
Hell by the dashboard light is indeed streaming. Interesting.
Yeah, he's been streaming about an hour.
Yeah. Hey, Celtic, do you mind if I want to do some more research? Do you mind if I DM you about some of that stuff in the future, maybe?
What about the PMC stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know it sounds weird, but like I've actually been kind of curious about that for a little bit.
You know, like all this bullshit, right?
What's all bullshit?
Like I was never a PMC dude.
Okay, that's yeah.
It's just a joke. It's
Okay,
like a video
okay.
I made saying like I was like being a PMC in Africa. That's how I escaped the rat race.
All right, so you never been in the military?
No, it's just a joke.
Okay. The reason I'm curious is I'm thinking about joining
I
like the
didn't
French
know if,
fort.
like, yeah, I just didn't know like if you're like sincerely believing me or not, which that's happened
No.
before.
Because I want to join like maybe the French Foreign Legion for a little bit, right? So if there's any other options besides that, so that's why I'm kind of curious.
I forget what Blackwater's called now, but they pretty much want you to have former military experience.
Yeah, I kind of knew already before because I was saying that, right? So
I'm not sure about executive outcomes, which they're in South Africa. I haven't really really kept up with them. They've been there are some PMC groups that are in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
And then of course, like, you got Wagner, obviously you join them, you're basically just going to Ukraine on the Russian side.
Yeah. Because I was thinking maybe join a Ukrainian unit or like the French Legion, you know, but like who knows, right? It's just something to give me all this like fucking rut I'm in. But whatever.
I mean, I don't recommend joining the military though, just because like I'm really willing to give more to Zog than I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
So it's just
That makes sense.
thing. It does surprise me. I made a video one time talking about I should be crawl maxing, and I like I army crawled through in a gas station to buy some stuff to mog everybody. And a bunch of people thought that was real.
Okay.
So, like, I make a lot of shit posts videos.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I try to have some fun with it at least.
Yeah. All of these, some of us take it too serious, though.
Well, there's some people like I uploaded a video today, and some guy here is in the comments like, "Oh, did you get beat up in the lunchroom?" They go on YouTube, vent your frustrations. It's like that's what everybody does this year, dude. They come on here to vent and then talk about their hobbies. That's
yeah.
I fought worse than you. When people say like not paying for things is black behavior, it's actually a noble trait that the blacks have adopted and bastardized from white people.
Siege mode is whiter than fucking anything they're doing.
I kind of just like have like war declared on serious fags. I can't stand them. But there are some things I do sincerely believe, like flat Earth. I am serious about that.
Honestly, like, I don't even view it as that dichotomy of people being serious or not taking things seriously. They're stupid either way. They can seriously believe in something stupid and it won't matter. And when we say seriously,
I'm talking about people who can't like people who can't joke, you know, like there's a lot of people running the sphere where they're this archetype of inkwell where they're like, oh, you're not as black pilled as me, therefore you're wrong, you're stupid and retarded, and they immediately bitch and moan about how much they're so black. It's just like very hyper antagonistic people where it's pretty obvious why, at least off their current behavior, why they don't even really have people friendly towards them in this sphere. I fought worse than you.
yeah, it happens pretty much everywhere too. If you make a joke on Reddit, you're gonna get buried by retards that like are autistic and can't take a joke.
They're like, well, technically, actually.
Definitely not normal people by any, not socially adjusted. I'm honestly too wise and socially adapted at this point. Just that I live in a hellscape.
Oh, here is the man.
Hey, Hollow.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Alright. How are you doing
I just got back from my date with the Moroccan.
How was it?
It went well. She's kind of like a nerdy, like reserved kind of woman. Like she has kind of like the curly, like Jewish hair kind of thing, but she's like browner. So she's like all like Muslim and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's actually one of the only dates that I've ever had where she's actually younger than me. She's 21. Most of the time they're like 29 or like 30 something. So.
How old are you?
22.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like her parents were immigrants here from Morocco, so she's not like a practicing Muslim though.
Yeah. And it's like a Tinder date.
Yes, it is. We didn't kiss though. I this is the first date I ever asked a woman if she wanted to be kissed first, and she said that it wasn't a first date kind of thing in Morocco, and I was fine with that.
Oh god.
I kissed her on the cheek though.
God damn it. We need to be getting dates here, guys. Oh.
Do people say that I'm like I read the chat sometimes and people say that I'm like low IQ and subhuman, but somehow like I can figure this out and you guys can't apparently.
Well, how tall are you?
6 feet.
And are you a decent looking guy? You think?
Well, we do
decent
have
enough.
Okay.
Studies here. Women tend to prefer retarded statistics.
Those people that reproduce are retards.
She was dabbing on manlets, dude. She said she took a trip to Portugal one time, and she met up with some dude that like false advertised himself. He said he was like 180 centimeters, and then when she met him, it turned out he was like 165. And she said that he said that he was close to being 6 feet, but actually he was like 5'7" or some shit like that. And she literally said right after that, she said, well, we're still friends now. That's literally what she said to me. She said, well, we're friends now. like she was just like open about like shitting on manlets.
All women hate short men. They want to see us dead.
Maybe, dude, I mentioned like in a roundabout way I talked about you, Wolf. I said that I was online friends with a guy that's 5'3". And like, dude, literally, dude, the moment I said that, she like recoiled. She like she smiled, like she giggled, and then like she moved back in her chair. The fact that I said you were 5'3".
Yeah.
You sound like a hockey Chad, bud.
A hockey Chad? What's that?
You kind of like the guys who play hockey and stuff. You know, you kind of have that accent.
Oh yeah, I'm Canadian, so it makes sense.
Too.
I've never played hockey in my life.
No, okay.
I guess maybe I do have I never thought that I had like an accent. I guess maybe I do.
You do. I'm Canadian too, and I can tell you have that kind of accent.
Fuck.
Did you
man,
mention my name?
I
have a question. Did you mention my name, Wolf Slumbers, or?
No, not at all. I never do that. I just said I had more online friends than in real life friends. That's all I said to her, and I told her that one of them on Discord is 5'3". And she like moved back in her chair and was like laughing, like giggling at it, like.
Isran needing someone else's help.
No, for what I was saying, the most effective method for a man to date a woman is get like shortening surgery or get
more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so.
I don't know. I have no idea if anything's gonna come of this though. Like you didn't.
It's like horseshoe theory. Like,
well,
if you're enough of a Chad, you become a incel. If you're ugly enough, you get women.
All right, I'll hear out Isran.
Maybe, I don't know.
Where do you expect me to go?
Like, I know Western Decline, he thinks that like disabled guys, they get like they get girls, like men in wheelchairs and stuff. They get girls because they're like they want social media points, so like they can show that they're dating a wheelchair guy on TikTok, and like they don't have to fuck him because like his dick doesn't work.
I have never seen a crippled incel. Every time I see a crippled
Yeah.
guy outside, he's
Who-
got his wife or girlfriend with him.
Should we?
Who's
Because
that?
they get social capital from being with those guys.
Who's that
And,
fucking
like, women-
guy who's like in a wheelchair and has like a body of like a 2-year-old? They're famous on
Squirmy and
YouTube.
Oh
Grubs.
fuck, Ricky Berwick, is that the guy?
No, Strawberry and Grubs, what are they called?
Squirmy and Grubs.
Squirmy, that's right. Oh. And she's pretty hot too.
Dude, he's at like 3 women.
Have any of you guys ever seen that video? It's the guy he was working in the construction industry, and like his construction equipment, like the thing he was in toppled over, and like he did some like a big no. He tried to get out of this like tractor he was in while it was flipping over, and the bottom half of his body got fucking smushed.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a picture. It became like a meme. There's a picture of him giving like a thumbs up, and he has like no lower half of his body anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like
I
a
know
zoomer. And I watched a YouTube documentary about him once, like his like daily routine, where he was showing how he brushed his teeth and stuff. Like despite being crippled. And like
Well,
yeah,
the
that's
reason
like
he was giving a thumbs up is because even normgroids are aware that if you get disfigured or crippled, your life actually improves financially and socially.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I figure if he could like snap his fingers and get his legs back, he probably would. But because he has to like shit into like a baggie now and stuff, like it's not like a fun time. Like it's not like fun to be crippled. Like even if you get like dude, like you don't have a penis anymore. So like what's even the use of like like some TikTok whores are gonna be like your simps or whatever, but like who really cares? Like you can't fuck them. Like that's my thing with like the Western Decline thing, where he talks about these crippled guys, they have women like orbiters around them. It's like, yeah, but they don't have a penis though. Like it doesn't work right. Like kind of like who cares if they have women around them? Like,
I mean, he still gets the validation from it.
Validation? How much is that
And
really
even then,
worth?
like,
though?
how much of a sex drive do you have? Like, if you lost everything the way you.
Well, if you lose your testicles, probably none.
Yeah, so like that's not even really a concern. So he still won.
I guess he's kind of like dismal maxing in a way. He got them lobbed off. Remember, Dismal made that video where like just get like your balls taken off, just get like euthanized. Didn't Dismal make a video about that once?
I was thinking of making a video on like how anybody who wears glasses is evil.
So I'm evil?
Yeah, as soon as I make the video.
I don't know. I need glasses for driving.
It was between either everybody wears glasses evil or everybody who's bald is evil.
So it's either being Pol Pot pilled or being African pilled, where they were running around cracking open bald dudes because they had gold inside their heads.
Yeah. I have to like constantly divide my own viewer base. I have a smaller and smaller niche following.
Well, you basically have to just say retarded shit that gets people's attention to get views.
Well, I keep saying retarded shit that I think people won't watch, yet people do.
Yeah, like either of those options would get clicks.
I never bothered trying to make like a black pill channel because I know that's what it's gonna devolve into. I'm just gonna have to like say retarded shit to like get views at a certain point because I'm not gonna have anything else to talk about.
I mean, like, dude, you really don't need to. Based on your like
most
experience.
of my vids are just kind of like shit post videos I make for fun. The few times I make like a serious fag video, nobody cares and watches it. But when I make a video literally titled "My Life Sucks, Women Are Evil," then everybody wants to watch it and like it.
Yeah, I don't mean to change the topic, but I'm a little bit hopeful that this might turn into a relationship. You know why? Because she told me she doesn't have friends. And that's like a good sign that she doesn't have. That means like my ex kind of had that too. Or like that's generally a good sign as a guy if the woman. Yeah, like she's kind of nerdy looking, and she says like she's not like she's skinny. She's a skinny girl, but she said that she doesn't have any like in real life friends around here.
Yeah,
and that's a good indicator that a relationship might happen. But
well, Gonzalo, have you met all your girlfriends or hookups from like Tinder or real life?
Yes.
Oh, Tinder.
Tinder.
Okay.
Yes, Tinder.
Is that how it's done nowadays, usually, or?
Yeah, I guess so because it's what's worked for me. I've tried to ask out women in real life. I've tried to ask them out at my workplace, and that never led to anything. There's 2 Indian women that I tried to get their numbers at my workplace and get them on dates, and neither of those got back to me or worked out. I didn't get fired because of it. Like I was fine still, but
could you
yeah.
Could you give some brief advice to me, Daggers and Wolf, on how to talk to women for a brief second? Is that okay?
I've had people ask me this question before. I don't know how to respond because I just kind of say what's on my mind, and like I just talk about things that we can relate to each other with.
Okay.
Like I don't really think too hard about it. I just kind of I think I talked about this on like a couple streams ago on Wolf Slumbers.
Because you're
kind of like
in this year, so
it's one of those things where like if they have attraction to you, it doesn't really matter if you like bumble a bit or say something they don't like too much.
Okay.
You know that's why I don't care too much. Like if I get enough matches on some guys, they don't get any matches at all. I personally I get like a decent amount, I guess.
Okay.
So that's why like I don't put too much stock into any one woman. If I say something wrong, then so be it, you know. But
one last question on Tinder: when you say what you're looking for, are you looking for like a long-term relationship or like a short-term, or do you leave it blank? You know.
Well, I just recently changed it to long-term, looking for short. I mean, long-term, but like willing to accept short. I think it's called. And the reason because I'm not looking for casual sex anymore. I already explained that.
What was it? What it used to be?
It used to be looking for short-term, open to long.
Okay.
Well,
like I have a buddy who gets lots of hookups from Tinder, and he just like leaves a blank or says unsure. So you know.
Just put down short term and say your main hobby is being a serial killer. Go to work.
Dude, you know my profile description, it's blank. I don't have anything in the. You know, it's actually not on purpose. Whenever I've tried to put a description in, you know the description part where you talk about yourself? Whenever I try to put that in, within like a week, Tinder just deletes it. I've tried to put it in there before. Tinder just every single time. It's happened like 4 times now. Tinder just the app deletes it for some reason. I don't know why. I've never figured it out.
Yeah.
But because of that, my profile is just blank. It's just my face. It's a couple prompts where I like respond to those multi-choice question things where it's like, oh, if you were going on a first date, what would be the best location to go to? What's one of the things that your ex used to be better at you with? Like shit like that. I have a couple of those on there. I got my face on there. I'm looking for long term now. But besides that, I don't have I don't even have a thing talking about myself, and there's still women matching with me. So Tinder is very superficial like that.
Yeah.
You don't need like don't put too much thought into the description.
But I got banned off both of those.
That's one of my biggest regrets when I was your age, not being more like casual about it, right? I wish I like kind of tried, but whatever.
I did. It never worked out for me. The casual sex thing, I can't perform when it's casual sex.
Yeah, but I want to like, experience it though, right? You know, at least once or twice. But like, whatever.
No, I understand. I understand. It's not necessarily going to be a good experience. Depends on the kind of guy you are.
Yeah. Just like check the box, you know. That's kind of like my take.
Check the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess losing your virginity is kind of enough. That's kind of like
Well,
the main thing, I guess. But
Wolf and I kind of are very disappointed in the way it happened for us, and he will agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm disappointed in how it happened for me as well.
Oh, dude,
But
dude,
that
dude.
was like
No.
a casual experience. But um, I just got lucky, man. I got lucky after that getting the China girl, and I was
She
bad.
was
I was real
Asian.
bad.
Okay, my first was half Asian.
Dude, I
Mine
was
too.
real
Mine
bad
too.
at sex with her at first. It was either I came too fast or I couldn't get it up. Like it didn't work out for the first month, but gradually I became pretty damn good at it with her. But like now that I'm getting back into it again, I'm starting from square one. I got it's the same problem when try to have something casual now. Um, I can't get it up or I can't keep it up. I can't, it needs to be like a committed thing for me to have good
Hmm.
sex, basically.
Yeah. Her
Yeah.
house or your house?
Well, my house, but it's my garage actually that
Oh,
I fuck them in because I can't. My parents are around all the time. I got my sister. She's a single mom. She has a little kid here. She's all the time. They're at home. One of them's at home. They're gonna hear me fucking in there. It's gonna be awkward as fuck. One time I tried to have sex with my ex one time. When my parents were like having a walk or whatever, but they came home prematurely and I was still having sex with her. And my mom, she's like a boomer. She's I don't hate her or anything like that, but she in the middle of us having sex, she started knocking on my fucking door, and I was literally I was coming. I was fucking cooming. I was cooming, and she was knocking on the fucking door as I was cooming. It completely ruined the orgasm. Um, because I had to respond to her. I'd be like, "Oh yes, mom. What do you want now?" As I was having like an orgasm, it was wasn't a great experience, man. So that's why
God.
I always use the garage now.
You proper Canuck lad. Nice. Oh, God.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm just lucky in that way that I have like a big I, I have a big garage.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm dying over here. I have a
Yeah.
big garage and it has like a bed in it. Like it's a squeaky bed. It's one of those like foam, the little like foam mattresses that are like yellow and shit, and they're like maybe they're not even like a foot thick. They're thin things, like they're thin foam pads. It's on one of those like portable mattress things, and like it squeaks when you have sex, but it doesn't matter so much because
Jeez.
um I have a TV in the garage, so I can get Netflix, and I can turn the volume up real hard. Like I think the last time I had a woman over to have sex with me, I turned The Hangover Part Two on. Like I just turned some random shit that's like an oofy doofy like slot movie, like The Hangover on, and then I'll just like turn the volume up to like 50 or 65 or something while I'm having sex. And
Nice, buddy.
but yeah,
Nice.
I'm just lucky enough that I like have the resources to do that. Not every guy does. Not every guy can even like convince a woman to come over to anywhere in the first place. And I recognize that.
Yeah. Well,
I guess I've never been socially inept. I'm not a social person, but I've never been socially inept, is what I'll
I can
say.
tell you're pretty neurotypical, by the way you talk and stuff. You're like sort of you're a good speaker. I'll say that.
Well enough.
Yeah.
Well enough. Like I don't have any in real life friends because I don't really want to have that. It feels like relationships to me that are like social in nature, if I'm not getting sex from it, it feels kind of like a chore, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that I have a strong desire to engage with. That's just why I would talk to you guys online because
Yeah.
Discord is different. It feels different.
And,
I don't feel like I'm in.
I think you're a decent looking guy too. Probably right. Like
Have you
on
seen?
Tinder.
Has anyone circulated the pictures of me?
I
Have
don't
you seen
think so.
them? No. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm decent enough looking.
Yeah. God, daggers and wolf. We gotta step our game up.
I don't want to.
Well, I still. What I mean is, I still have hair and shit. Like I'm 6 feet tall.
Okay.
Like I have a jawline. Like I'm not like jaw recessed. My eyes, like I don't have the some beta guys, they'll have like the droopy eyes, and I have more like the hunter eye thing going on. So like I'm not like an unattractive guy.
No, I can tell. Like yeah. Yeah. I mean, us three here are like 26 or nothing. Like still are still technically virgins, you know.
I
So,
don't know.
you know.
People, I've heard so many people they call me like a humble bragger. Like they think I'm just the only reason I'm here is to like humble brag or like to brag about all this shit.
Yeah.
Not really. It's more so that I don't talk to anyone in real life, so I'm kind of bored a lot of the time. I'm just bored,
Yeah.
honestly. So that's why I came to Discord
Yeah.
because I don't even want to talk to people in real life, honestly, that much.
Yeah.
It kind of feels bothersome. It feels like I don't get like that much dopamine out of it.
Yeah, well, it's interesting you don't have any friends in real life because I was thinking you like, oh, you're like I guess like a country guy, Canadian country guy, you know, small town. If I had to guess, based on your
No, I
accent.
haven't had any friends. I haven't had like an in real life friend since I was like 14 or 15, I think.
Really? Eh?
No,
Oh,
almost a decade.
Jesus. Okay.
No, I'm 22 now. I just no, I used to have the last time I had like an actual social circle, like multiple friends at the same time. I was probably like 12 or 13. Then
Okay,
it just,
I'm going to give you an image of yours truly, and you see how over it is for me. Do you think I should do that, or would that be doxing?
They have a lot of reasons.
I mean, I've seen your face before,
uh
so I don't know. Like,
wait, are you sending me something?
I'll send it in the VC.
Oh, okay. One sec.
Thanks. This plate. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Huh. One sec. It's at 0%. It's just loading the image. Uh, it's not as bad as it could be. You still have hair, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you have a decent enough jawline. It's not like recessed. Your eyes are they're a bit like the droopy kind. Like they're not like hunter eyes, obviously. They like go in the opposite
Well, I'm wearing
direction. Kind of.
glasses in this, and I'm also fat, and I lost some weight since I took this picture because this was last summer.
that second picture, dude.
What that?
Yeah, well, I haven't even seen the second picture yet. What's this?
You here for lessons like Ingen?
Me smoking
Damn, this
the
is like the
green.
brother one. You're wearing one of the things the brothers wear on their head.
No, it's not. That's not a. That's just a
Is that a
bandana.
do-raggy?
No, it's a bandana.
Damn, son. Wait, what is it? Oh, is it a beanie?
It's a bandana.
Oh, a bandana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that vape or like your
It's pot.
marijuana?
Just some pot.
Oh, okay. Honestly, you don't look too bad. You look a bit cool.
Needs.
I think it's
Isn't one
probably
one.
more so if you were like 6'1" or something. I think you'd have like some more you'd have more gash if you were like taller.
Yeah.
Because you don't look like because then you look like imposing. Even though you have like a little bit more like beta features, like you have, you'd still look imposing if you were like tall and like large. but you're probably.
Well, I do have muscles on me. I'm not fucking puny.
I'm not calling you
I lived in the
puny.
fucking city.
I'm not calling you puny
I understand what
exactly.
you're saying. I'm like I'm a squishy or something.
Yeah. You also look
It
pretty
has a
young,
different
Wolf, too, by the
aura
way.
to it. It has a different aura. Like you know the I don't know how to say it, pronounce it exactly, but the aura of something. Like if somebody's real tall, it's like a big like gorilla. Like you think like it's a big yeti or something. Like
Yeah.
it's like one of those things like the bears do where like they spread their arms and stuff to look bigger. Like if you encounter like a bear, like a grizzly bear, like aren't you supposed to like spread your arms out and like look bigger? To like make it like kind of like you feel dangerous to it, like you're imposing.
How can I return the favor?
I don't know.
I mean, Wolf, you look pretty young for your age, though. I'll admit. Like, you look pretty good.
Really, for my age.
Yes. You look like me, 26, 27, if I had to guess.
Well, yeah. Well, that was me at 34.
Yeah, you look good. You look good.
Yeah, I feel like it could be that like the glasses are like messing you up a bit too.
I should get some contacts.
Yeah.
Really?
Have you tried those before? Did it work out?
No,
Have you
I
even
want to
tried
get
it?
some. I want to get some.
You might get a bit more attention if you, without that.
Well, I'm trying to get new glasses. I mean,
Yeah, you see, the problem is that the problem with being like shorter than women, it's harder for them to see you as somebody that's like above them. Not just like in height, but like in general.
yeah.
Like
Well,
a
that's
woman,
why I started
in order to
to
remain loyal, like
tests.
the woman has to actually look up to the man. It's that not just
Well, that's the point.
physically,
I'll
but,
never,
like,
you know, I have to accept that I'll never be in a relationship. I'll always be alone because I have shit genetics, and you know, I don't really have a reason to live anymore. So it's just like, fucking continue on streaming, I guess. Yeah, Chris, we're still here.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
What was going on with your live chat earlier? Everyone was posting in fucking Mandarin and like Portuguese. fucking
Because the
Hindi.
fucking YouTube was retarded.
Was anyone speaking Hindi in there?
Yeah, I was.
What was that about?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Well, I do know that YouTube didn't understand Dags could explain it better than me, but basically what YouTube did was it was trying to cut down its hate speech, and basically with doing that, they decided to shut down the whole English language on YouTube, and so
Dude, does that make English is kind of based then?
yeah.
When have they ever had to shut down a whole language on YouTube?
There's some images of me surfing in Hawaii. If you find that interesting. Feel like it's show and tell now.
It's a bit far out.
Whoa! Dun
What?
dun 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 dun
Fuck yeah! Are you doing the? Are you
Have
trying
you
to
ever heard
mimic
like
the fucking
the old
surfer
style
rock?
like
Yeah,
surfing music?
yeah,
Yeah,
the surf
yeah.
rock, man. That I don't know. Calm down, dude. We all heard it. You don't have to repeat yourself, man. But yeah, it was pretty much like that. It was like those were little baby waves. I rode much bigger waves.
That would be fun. I'd probably try that once.
Never seen me all. What have you discovered?
Try what? Surfing?
Yeah, well, now I can't really do it because I have to wear contacts, which doesn't go well with salt water full of bacteria.
Mm. Well, there is prescription goggles. Did
That's
you
not
get
gonna.
prescription?
Glasses
Are you
don't
sure?
work, so that's not gonna help me either.
Chris
You guys have
Surface.
to wear glasses.
Ahead.
Wait. Do you guys have to wear some kind of glasses in the water sometimes? Does that help at all,
Back
or like?
then, my vision didn't need glasses all the time. Now, my eyes need
Well,
glasses all
actually,
the time.
when I went to Six Flags in New Jersey, I did have goggles that were completely sealed. I just wore those, and that worked fine with contacts. I guess I would just do that if I had to.
Yeah, like what would happen if you like encountered a shark and like had to punch it in the eye or something? Like how could you? Maybe you wouldn't. It'd be too blurry. You couldn't find the eye. Like.
I wouldn't. Well, not being able to see anything out in the ocean would be fucking retarded. You shouldn't even do that anyway.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a smart move, man.
That would end poorly.
Was it fun surfing though? I've never surfed in my life. I don't even know if we have the waves around here that are like capable of the surf thing. Like we can't even be cool if we wanted to because there's no waves, man.
Yeah, I mean, I should be surfing right now in Waikiki, but oh well, I'm stuck here.
What do you need, my thing? What?
Is it possible for you guys to just to move to like Hawaii?
No, they don't
Why
want Newlanders.
why don't more Americans do that? What's
Because
the barrier?
for fuck's sake, because it's a part of it's a stolen fucking kingdom, and it's illegally occupied by the United States military. There are natives that want to be separatists from the United States. They don't even really want us there at all. They don't mind tourists because they make money off of that, but they're not interested in having white people come and settle there. I have relatives there. I know.
What's the problem with white people there?
Because we are pricing the natives out of paradise. We are causing all kinds of problems with them socially and just towards the Hawaii's environment. And it's just like we go to a place and we ruin it because that's what white people do because they think it's fucking Disneyland. And no, that's a person's home. People live there.
Yeah, I've been around white people my entire life to hate them all.
It was a fun adventure though. Like you probably weren't there that long. Like
I was there for I lived there for I would say the last time I stayed was 3 months. So like I only been there 3 times, so like 5 months altogether. Which is not a very long time. But I guess it's longer than most vacationers though.
All right. I gotta go, guys. Have a nice night.
You take care, North.
You too.
Have a good one.
All right.
I am your sword and your shield.
Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna leave too, you guys.
All right, you take care, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in. I don't know. I didn't want to
Nice
stay too
having
long.
you.
I just wanted to talk for a little bit.
All right, no problem.
I like you guys.
I love you, man. I'm glad you're here.
Keep it up, man. You're doing a good job with the streams.
Appreciate it. All right.
What are you doing that for?
Oh my god. So how has I like your streams, Dags. You plan on streaming soon?
What?
Oh, do you plan on streaming again soon on Twitch?
I'm streaming right now.
Awesome.
Fucking playing Skyrim though, because I'm waiting for the next Legacy of Kain remaster to come out.
When's that coming out?
In 6 days.
Oh. How much is it going to be on Steam?
You excited for that, Dags?
Yeah, I want to continue the story, but I'm going to wait until the remasters also run better on newer computers. Tried running Blood Omen 2, but it doesn't even start up, so...
Wow.
I'm also not going to buy it, I'm going to torrent it. Because I don't have money. Yeah, I do not need advice on how to talk to women. I know how to do it. I just don't want to talk to them.
What do you need, my thing?
I don't really think anyone needs advice on women. You talk how you do, just they take it the wrong way, you just apologize and etc. 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 Just be you.
It's more than just being you. You have to find a balance. No real easy answer. You pretty much have to go through the trial of learning what the balance is, behaviors. Because I could just be myself and talk to people, but that's not going to be the same thing that other people are going to do.
Yeah, once you finally learn some shit, you gotta be careful. At least
Be right back,
acknowledge
guys.
that you might fuck up. Yeah, it's rough.
Because
Welcome to the Pond Prawn.
like I would just see things like watching my friends fight over this dumb 5'2" bitch from the furry convention. They would fight and scheme and backstab each other for a chance at her, and just thought that was fucking pathetic.
Well, I have trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
And if you're fighting over a girl, then maybe you shouldn't have been fighting in the first place.
That's what you have to do if you want to reproduce. You're gonna have to fight
looking to protect yourself.
a lot of people for your ugly, dumb bitch that you don't even like looking at.
It just ain't worth ruining relationships over it.
And people realize that don't reproduce. Because the genes that get selected are a downward spiral.
Remember,
If you're looking for a handout,
fire salts
you'll want to
will do.
speak with my
The
husband.
Forge knows the difference.
I've never seen Noel this upset. Take a look.
Learning how to interact with people is the most boring, obvious bullshit that there is. People are not that interesting or hard to figure out. It's just that, yeah, in these spheres, if you're too short, then they just hate you automatically.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
I'm back.
Eating someone just because of how they are is stupid.
Well, most people are stupid. That's why I don't interact with them.
Everybody in here, give a holler. Thanks again. Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
My dad's taken up gambling again. I can hear him crying.
Oh my god. That devoted gambling, that's a problem.
Nothing you can tell him to do because he's a fucking idiot. He has no hobbies except rambling about how Bill Clinton worships demons and shit.
Oh my god.
It's the way people are. They're mostly hopeless. Can't do anything with them. There's no way to fix them.
Don't forget
Yeah,
our
only the idiots.
supplies for your journey.
Only the idiots.
My experiments continue to go well, thanks to you. How can I return the favor?
Wait.
All meat guaranteed.
Life is disgusting. Well, it is what it is.
Fine jewelry here.
Gambling is so fucking pathetic. Just going out and seeing what normies do. It's always nothing like how they hype it up. All the clubs are shit, the parties are garbage, the relationships are fake. They're getting cheated on. They're not doing anything or hustling when they're gambling, they're just doing things that the casino has already accounted for 50 years ago. Just hitting the slot machine.
I thought cabarets were like a classy place. I went to one and it's just basically a strip club.
Strip clubs are fucking ugly, gross, boring places.
I kept going there because after you got one of the tickets, that you got a free meal, and I liked the mozzarella sticks there, so I kept going for mozzarella sticks.
Come to see.
You got to
That was it. That was literally it.
Eat mozzarella sticks. That sounds pretty nice, man.
Remember,
Is that not
genuine
nice?
Fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
When they just want you to spend your money, that's what it is. Alright.
Don't you just go on Tinder and fight 10 other men or wait for your turn on some dumb bitch?
Dating sites, Tinder, not worth it. Really. Online dating sites that you meet people and it's all like, here's profile, everything, not worth it. personality matters more. When you meet someone blindly, it's better.
Yeah. Taking me a trip to Vardenfall. The Mushroom Kingdom. That sucks.
Well met. It was locked. Without it, I feel I couldn't, but I see Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Missinchela. Tread carefully, friend.
Done playing this shit.
All right.